Hey guys, welcome back. Let's continue our adventure. Move along through this way. Oh, I think this is a perfect time to check out our sniping rifle. The fuck was that a miss? Oh, more of them coming out. Alright, well, that went faster than I expected. What is broken? Oh, the shotgun. No, oh no, it's this. You know what I think about this shit? Just delete it. I'm not gonna use that weapon either. Anyone in here? Nope, they all came out running. Got blasted. Oops. Mm-hmm. What the
Nice one.
fuck is this? Snakes on a fucking planet. That's what. Oh man. Ooh, thought I was stuck. It's getting dark. Fuck is all this? Mines? Yeah, that looks like mines to me. Fucking hell. Someone wants us out. That's for damn sure.
Wish I could do that.
I'm stealing shit.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Who is Thomas?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Keep your wits about you.
Keep your wits about you, friend. What the fuck was that? Oh.
Wow, a new face. Oh, we're getting popular. I'm Thomas. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Nope. Just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. Give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Yeah, I found one actually.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Yeah, sure, man. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I got 2 of those data pads. Oh, no, 1.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Really? Part 2, found at the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Hey, no problem, man.
In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Ooh, money. I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out of the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go. I want to upgrade one of my weapons. Namely this one. To have a shocking. Yes, sir. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of this while we're at it. We're never going to use that. Or that. Fuck it. What's this? Oh fuck, there's a guy here. Hey, I'm not gonna do anything suspicious, you don't mind me. Nope. Nothing is suspicious at all. Yeah, you go ahead and sleep. I'm A-okay with that. Parvati, close the fucking door. I'm still in here. Saving the fucking galaxy here. Jeez. No tact on these people at all. Apples. Yoink. Never saw it happening. Whew. Did I loot that? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Ooh. Sure, I'll take that. Damn. Place full loot. Oop. Oh boy. Yes, I'll take your stuff. Damn, we're getting tons of shit now. Also, put away the weapon before I accidentally shoot someone in the face. Ooh, hunting rifle. Parvati, get in here.
Sure. Okay, moving out. Be right there.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't steal nothing.
I'm going.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Man. I'm getting tired. Had a long week.
In a jiff.
Alright, what do we got here?
I told Thomas to holler if he saw anyone sneaking in around the back. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Well, Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Really? Oh, trouble with the Marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Snooping? Snooping as usual. How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Alright. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Alright. See ya. Botanical lab. Alright, let's fuck around in here for a second. What's all this? Is there anyone in here? Start off with that. Close these fucking doors. Ooh. Oh, overburdened. That's unfortunate. Well, what are we gonna do about it? Alright, we can just get rid of this. Nice. There's a guy right there. I'm not gonna steal that. Oh.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Yeah. What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb.
Not really interested. Thank you. Maybe I'll sell some of this shit though. Yeah, sell that. I just figured something. Might want to put some of those away. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Just like that. Well, let's dink around in here. Pavada, get your ass in here.
Heading out.
Okay, you hold guard while I ransack this place. We're almost leveling up, by the way. Man, this place ain't got shit. That's unfortunate.
On my way.
Hello.
Sure.
So that's this then. That's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery, no more jumpsuits, and no more gloves. Yes, ma'ams? And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back on this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, did I hate the veil once? Didn't I? I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everyone got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and grabbed a little too much adrena time. Is that really a crime? Gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one own's bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one of the adrena time boxes and suddenly you're committing larceny. Alright. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps outside the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted by the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody will loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. It's gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my back and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Okay. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. Or something that passed for food anyway. Adelaide bowled me a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms. I suppose it tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an Aether wave, so I've been catching up my serial dramas. Mass marketeer. What would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans? Featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen? Okay. She's totally kook. We got anything here? Nothing.
Heading back.
If you would. Hello. People just leave and you can steal all this shit. It's amazing. Take your apple juice. Thank you.
I'm going. Heading back.
What's all this shit? Computer. Check that out in a second. Damn. Fuck is going on here? Pick up gold teeth. Hey. Now we know what happened with this gold teeth. We got a woman over there.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
I know, we're stealing everything. It really is beautiful. She can't see me, right? Don't mind me, I'm not doing anything suspicious. Yeah, you didn't see shit. That's what I thought. Hello. Oh shit, there's so much stuff in here. It's actually amazing. Amazing. A booby trap that actually captures boobies. Alright, let's talk to her.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Well, looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Well, Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
My reasons are my own.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't much like you throwing that in their face to get me on your side.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's say I help you. Want to tell me what these gold teeth are for?
Haven't you ever seen a novelty paperweight?
Reminds me of this guy I heard about. Someone named Eugene. He had gold teeth. Oh, and by the way, your left eye twitches when you're trying to lie.
Whatever absurd accusations you have churning about in your mind, I assure you I have heard them all. I remember a Eugene. Pleasant enough boy. Whatever happened to him?
Never said anything happened.
I did nothing wrong. The teeth were harvested from a body that went cold long before my tools ever touched it. Gold does not decompose. The teeth had to be removed. And while I am no licensed dentist, I should think I did a fair job of it.
Wait. You're using decomposed bodies to fortify the soul and help your crops along.
I cannot tell you how refreshing it is to converse with a rational mind. That's exactly right. Rot is necessary for life. A corpse is bursting with the nutrients a young sapling craves. The crops I grow here are natural, nutritious, healthy. My garden does more than fill the bellies of my flock. It keeps them from falling ill.
Well then, you seem pretty calm for someone who just admitted to grinding up corpses for fertilizer.
The Vale's barren. Been that way for years. Soil's been sterile about as long as I can remember.
But you found a way to grow something.
All I did was follow nature's own way. Death is essential to life. When the spirit leaves the body returns to the earth from whence it came. What remains is a carcass moldering neath the soil. Decomposition is a natural process, essential to new life. All life feeds on other life.
You've been quiet, Parvati. You have an opinion? She's using your friends as fertilizer.
Oh, I don't know. If it was me, I'd be glad to volunteer. Keeping others alive, that'd be a beautiful gift to leave. But none of the folk you used had a say. You didn't ask, ma'am. And what about my dad? I talk to his grave every Saturday. Is he even there?
Robert is just where you left him, dear. He died too long ago. By now, he's naught but a skeleton.
Well, I need to think about this.
Whatever you say, my dear. I'm listening.
This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
Well, I actually don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I'm hoping this is all a bad dream and still in hibernation.
I get the sense that when you say hibernation, you are not talking about a full night's sleep. Where did you say you were from?
Does the Hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
You've never met anyone from the Hope? There were thousands on that ship.
Oh dear. I see what's happening. You've been taking Adrena time. That stuff will burn right through your upper story. Leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me?
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Well, I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
I'm not afraid of the board.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
I should go. Okay, your companion has leveled up and can be used a grand new perk. Okay. But first, we will get ourselves a new perk. Well, fuck. What am I gonna get? let's do that. I'm thinking here. This is tough. There we go. And Pravati. Yeah, 30 base health. I'll take that any day of the week. Let's see what this computer has to say, by the way. Experimental notes. First entry. Oh boy. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but it's all Spacer Choice products, and it's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the eternal smile upon my Ugh. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because corporate scientists attending them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know how to quite explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology as a carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret of a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm gonna need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having this taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue, day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine Exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually. He's one of the flock now. Okay. I like this lady. She's a bit of a kook, but on the other hand, she's doing good shit.
Something I can help?
Yeah, I'm told one of your guys has gone
You mean
missing.
Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Was she acting strange?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
See you around.
Some
Yeah, what are you, son?
fresh.
Alright, let's see. Sell this shit. I think I'm gonna sell a few of these things. Like this, for example. Get rid of Mr. Ouch. Actually, we'll keep that. Okay. Okay, well. I don't think I want to... What the... I will talk to this chicken. Can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. Alright, well... I'm gonna head back to the ship, really. To catch some sleep. Maybe... Alright, hold on. There we go. And I want to drink. There we go. And we'll create a new save. And that's going to be it for this episode, because it's already like... Wait, how long? You can't see the time, but it's late. Trust me. I need to go to bed. So I'll see you on the next one. Until then, and thank you for watching.